So today is like January the 29th. And I'm feeling very, very overwhelmed. And so I decided to just share my story with everyone. I feel like I'm in a documentary. I just wanted to talk about my overall first year experience. We have like 4 months left in the semester, but honestly, I'm done now. And I know that's not a good thing, but like honestly, I'm done. And overall, I just wanted to talk about this school in particular, Northern. I'm not like bashing the school or talking down on the school. I'm just purely speaking about my own experience as an African American at this specific university. My experience and somebody else's experience may be totally different because I don't stand for the bullshit, and a lot of people here do, and that's just not me. So I'm just gonna start by saying I will be transferring, definitely, like no doubt about it. I won't be coming back here, and honestly, if I had the choice to pack my shit and leave tomorrow, I think I definitely would, just because like I can't do it. I'm gonna start by talking about, what can I start by talking about that doesn't seem like a bitchy way to put it? I'm just gonna talk about the staff and the faculty. I'm not necessarily saying every single person here at Northern, every faculty member, but majority of the faculty members that I've came across, you can sense that vibe where it's like no one is really trying to help you, which I understand. It's college, you're learning to be on your own, something new. But if somebody is reaching out for help, I just don't get why motherfuckers can't help you. And up here, it's like you have to, well, for me, in my experiences, it's like I really have to beg for help. And it's like they not really trying to help me, really. And I don't like that. On top of that, the campus is not diverse at all. So if you're coming here looking for diversity, this is not the university. But it's not. It's not like, dude, I have a fat ass head. But it's not diverse at all. And I mean that in the most like uncomfortable way possible. Like it's not diverse. And for me, for a person being from Detroit, Michigan, where you see all types of different things, and coming here, it's kind of like what's the word? It's like you're shifting like into a whole different world. I walk around campus and it's like I'm always getting stared at. Motherfuckers always staring at me. I'm not saying it like in a rude way, but it comes a point, if you're gonna stare, open your mouth and say hello. What are you staring at? I don't understand. Motherfuckers stare. I try not to be this stereotypical Detroit bitch, and I try to open up my, horizon and speak to people. But it's like when I speak to people, then they give this little dumbass look like I'm a foreign species or something. And it's like, damn, you can't say hello back? Okay, that's cool. Like I just can't fuck with it at all. That's a huge problem for me if I'm not feeling comfortable with the faculty or the staff. The faculty or the people here. It's just not, it's not cool. Another thing about the faculty, when I first got here and everything was all new and everything was fun and I was just experiencing life as it is, it always seemed like they're always targeting myself and my friends. I'm not gonna say their names because it's not my place to put their business out, but on several occasions it just seemed like we were being targeted for things that everyone else was also doing, which is kind of weird. And then on top of all of that, when we came back from our Thanksgiving break, which was around like November the 27th is when I came back. And it seemed like the police was coming to our dorm door every other day, asking us if we had marijuana on us, which me and my roommate, we both proceeded to say we don't have any marijuana on us, and they were just very rude with the whole situation. And I got rude back, you know, I'm not about to sit up here and get disrespected by you. If anything, you got me fucked up. And it's just like they're always finding a reason to fuck with us. Like, I don't understand. It's like they're waiting for you to mess up. And it's like it's like you have to walk on eggshells and making sure that you're doing stuff perfect, which I'm not. I'm not perfect. It's like I have no room for mistakes here, and I just can't fuck with that at all. Like, I'm still trying to transition into this adult that I'm supposed to be. I'm still trying to get to where I want to be. And it's like here, it's not helping me with that at all. Like, I have no motivation at all. I know this don't sound good, but I barely go to class. I just don't have no motivation. Walking into a class with 50 people, 100 people, 30 people, 10 people, and not seeing one black person is kind of intimidating for me. It bothers me. Even I went to Ferndale, which is in Detroit on the west side off of 8 Mile. I went to Ferndale. I mean, it's not a black school, it's not a white school, it's a mix of two. And it's just, we're always mixed. It was always enough. It was a mix. So it was fun, you know, like the staff, I never experienced what I'm experiencing now. Like, I know this kind of sounds like I'm being ignorant to the whole situation, but I kind of thought, I didn't really believe that this existed for real. It's not for me. And then on top of that, it's fucking cold up here. It's freezing. And I know that's not a reason to just, oh my God, I fucking hate this school, but I do. I hate the cold. I hate walking to class and it's snow smacking my fucking face from all directions. With the hood on, with the scarf on, I walk to class. Like, I just cannot do it. Another thing, the last thing about the faculty, I took a chemistry class, Chemistry 111, and up here, chemistry is divided into 3 sections. So you have a chemistry discussion, a chemistry lecture, and a chemistry lab. And my lab teacher, I went there the first day, and I walked in. Of course, I'm the only black person. So I'm just like, okay, I'm good. I got this, you know, whatever, boom, boom, it was expected. But it's like as time went on, I didn't like the way that the teacher was addressing me, like talking to me like I'm just a fucking dumbass, when really chemistry is my best subject. So it's just like, what's really the fucking problem here? So I dropped the class because I refuse to sit somewhere where I don't feel comfortable. I'm sorry, that's just not me, period. Another thing that I can say, as far as them not helping you, it's like if you're financially not able to provide the money, they don't give a fuck, period. And I don't like that at all. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be somewhere where I'm not comfortable. And a lot of the times, everyone here talks to me like I'm from fucking a foreign fucking country or something. And it pisses me off. But it's like, I can't get upset, because the moment that I get upset, that's when motherfuckers wanna, oh my God, did you see that girl? Like, what the fuck? I just don't understand what the fuck the problem is through this bitch. That's the main thing. So on top of that, it's kind of a hard adjustment coming from Detroit, where, you know, it's something to do all hours of the day. All hours of the day, something to do, places to go, places to eat. And then you come up here and it's just, everything closes at this time and stuff works this way. And it's almost like if I feel like I'm in a prison up here. That's just how I feel. Like, it's very slow up here. And the energy that they generate up here is just not for me. Like, honestly, I just feel like it's sucking the life straight out of my fucking third eye. And I can't do it, really. It's too closed in for me. And I could see if it was helping me in any type of way, but honestly, it's not. Out of all my professors, I'm probably only cool like with one, and that's some bullshit. But again, it is what it is. I had a biology lecture last semester, and he used to, tell us like, if you ever want to get in on any research projects, or if you ever need this, or if you ever need that, just reach out to me, this and that. So I found it upon myself to, after lecture, I went up to him and I'm like, yeah, so I'm thinking about doing a research project, blase, blase. He like, okay, yeah, just email me over the break and I'll email you back, boom, 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 boom. Okay, cool. Over the break, I emailed him and I never got an email back. At this point, I'm not gonna keep emailing you because you've seen my fucking email. You're a teacher. You seen my email. Like, I'm not gonna play like I'm some type of dumbfounded person or something. Like, you seen the email. It's just the little shit that bothers me the most. I think that's all I can really say about that. Like, aside from the faculty and stuff, there's also like no Wi-Fi up here, so if you have Sprint or Metro or anything else, do not expect to be on the phone texting when you're off campus because the fucking internet won't connect. It's just, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like every experience I've had up here was a negative experience, because it wasn't. I'm not making it seem like that. I'm just trying to say that this is just not the place for me. And if there's anybody else that's like me out there, then this is not the place for you either, and please do not waste your time. I just really, sometimes I feel like I wish I would have followed my intuition, because like a week before school started up here, I was gonna go to Clark, Atlanta, which is a black school in Atlanta. And I'm not saying just because it's black it would have been a better school, but being around people that's like you and have the same difficulties and same struggles might be a better situation than being here. But of course, you still gotta face the same thing of people envying you and not wanting to help you. But I just feel like I'd rather be in that situation than be in this situation. I'm not even gonna try to be like beat around the bush about it. When white people in particular just treat me like I'm something else, it hits a different type of nerve than with just jealous black people. Like, it hits a different type of nerve for me. And me releasing all of this type of energy up here is just not the move for me. So therefore, that's all I really have to say about this university. And if you have any more questions about Northern Michigan, I will gladly answer them in the comments. You can ask whatever. I'm not gonna say I have all the answers, but I think I've sucked up enough of this place to give pretty good answers. Like I said, all my experiences are not bad. I have good answers for some things, and some things I just don't. So yeah, that's pretty much my experience and how I'm feeling on this lovely, lovely Tuesday morning when I'm supposed to be in mythology, but I can't be in mythology because my computer's broke and they don't want to help me fix it. But that's a whole nother story. So yes, thank you for tuning in. You need it, baby. Want you to hear me screaming, heavy breathing. I don't need a reason, baby.